Do big steps in a relationship feel like walking into a maze? Ben knows that feeling all too well. When Chloe suggests moving in, his fear of commitment turns IKEA into a terrifying labyrinth. But what happens when you finally confront that monster? This story reveals how vulnerability and shared love can transform overwhelming fear into a beautiful foundation. Watch to find your way through. Ben's stomach did a nervous flip as Chloe asked, "What if we move in together?" Her eyes sparkled with excitement, envisioning a shared future. But Ben felt a knot of anxiety tighten within him. Commitment felt like a daunting challenge, a monster he wasn't sure he could face. Trying to mask his fear, Ben suggested, "Okay, let's check out IKEA this weekend. We can figure out what we want for our place." Inwardly, he hoped the sheer chaos of the store would somehow diminish his anxieties. As they navigated the endless rows of lamps, sofas, and rugs, Ben's heart pounded in his chest. Each perfectly staged room felt like a trap, a showcase of a life that demanded commitments he wasn't sure he could fulfill. He found himself fixating on flaws. The blue lamp too sharp, the sofa too bulky, the rug too grey. It wasn't about furniture anymore. His anxious mind was constructing barriers to hide behind. Chloe noticed the change in Ben. The sparkle in her eyes began to fade as he dismissed every choice she made. Her voice held a quiet firmness as she confronted him near the kitchenware aisle. "Ben, what's wrong? You've hated everything we've looked at. Do you even want this?" Chloe's question struck him harder than he expected, forcing him to confront the root of his fear. His usual instinct screamed, "Run!" But seeing Chloe, her hope, her love, the fear transformed from a cage into a challenge he could face. "I'm terrified," Ben admitted, his voice barely audible. "It's not the couch, Chloe. It's me." The truth, once spoken, felt strangely lighter, less suffocating. His anxiety didn't vanish, but sharing it lessened its power. He wasn't alone in this labyrinth anymore, and that realization brought a sense of relief. Chloe smiled gently and reached for his hand. "We'll take it slow together, just one step at a time." Her touch was a comforting anchor in the swirling sea of his fears. Ben nodded, his heart still fluttering but stronger than before. Commitment was no longer an escape route but a path, messy and uncertain, yet theirs to walk together. They walked through the maze of furniture not as prisoners but as partners, choosing their shared space with open hearts and newfound courage. A simple coffee table became a symbol of their shared mornings. A soft rug represented their cosy evenings, and a quirky lamp illuminated their path forward. Back at their apartment, amidst unpacked boxes, Ben felt a familiar flutter of anxiety, but this time it was met with Chloe's steady presence. "Just breathe," she whispered, holding his hand. "We're in this together." Her words were a gentle reminder that he wasn't facing this fear alone. Night fell and the unpacked boxes seemed less daunting under the soft glow of their new lamp. The IKEA maze had become a home. As Ben drifted off to sleep, he realized commitment wasn't a monster, but a shared journey, filled with both fear and immeasurable love. Days turned into weeks, and their apartment slowly transformed into a haven of shared memories, laughter, and quiet moments of togetherness. Ben still had moments of anxiety, but he learned to recognize them, to face them with Chloe by his side, and to trust the strength of their bond. The IKEA maze, once a symbol of his fear, now represented a space where they built a life, not of perfect promises, but of imperfect, beautiful love. One evening, as they sat on their cozy sofa, Ben turned to Chloe and said, "Thank you for walking this maze with me." Chloe smiled, her eyes shining with love.
"Always," she replied, "because every maze is easier with someone you love by your side."
And so, they continued to navigate life's challenges hand in hand, finding strength in their love and courage in their shared journey. The IKEA maze had taught them that commitment wasn't about escaping fear, but about facing it, together, with love as their guiding light. And in that shared journey, they found a love that was stronger than any fear. A love that transformed the IKEA maze into a home. As the sun set, casting a warm glow on their apartment, Ben knew he had found his safe haven, not in escaping fear, but in embracing love. The IKEA maze of fear had become the IKEA home of love, a testament to the power of facing challenges together. And in that home, they found not just furniture, but a foundation built on trust, understanding, and the courage to love without fear. The IKEA maze became a symbol of their journey, a reminder that even in the face of fear, love could always light the way. And in that love, they found a home, a haven, and a love story that was just beginning.